On this edition of Purple Pride, we'll take a look into the fascinating world of RHA, the Residence Hall Association. We'll be learning about some of their events like Fall Fest, Holiday Extravaganza, and Parents' Day, as well as other events that they're doing to benefit every student living on campus.
Welcome to this episode of Purple Pride. I'm your host, Kia Green. We have a very special guest in our studio today, the president of the Residence Hall Association, Solomon Delaney. He is here to inform us about his organization and the many contributions it makes to SFA. How are you doing today, Solomon?
I'm doing pretty good. Just been getting ready for the big event this weekend.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, Solomon.
Well, I'm currently a senior here, majoring in business management. I'm also very involved in different activities on campus. I'm from a small town called Gross, Texas, so it kind of made it easy for me to adapt to Nacogdoches.
Yeah, I'm from a small town too, so
Okay.
I know how it is. So what is the Residence Hall Association?
Well, we are the voice of the residents. Our motto is residents only live once. So basically we want to provide the residents with, we want them to enjoy themselves while they're staying on campus, as far as inside the halls and with dining services. And we just put on campus programs for them.
Okay, so what made you want to get involved in the RHA?
I would say that RHA more so found me. I just was really trying to get involved with something, and there was a meeting in my hall at the time. I was staying in Mays, and my hall director invited me to the meeting, so I came out to it, and he talked about hall councils and this and that. And so he told me to go to the General Assembly, which is the main meeting that RHA puts on. All the halls come together, and I went to one of the meetings, and at first, I wasn't sure that I was going to stay with it, but then I got close to some of the people in the organization, and it really made me want to be a part of the RHA family.
Oh, that's awesome. So what kind of events do you guys put on?
We put on a variety of events. We have Welcome Jacks in the fall. We have Casino Night, Holiday Extravaganza. We do Best Week Ever, and we help out with Welcome Week. And then we also put on Fall Fest.
What is your favorite event that y'all put on?
That's a tough one because I like them all.
Yeah.
But I guess I would have to say Best Week Ever. It's like a week long of events that we put on, and we do things like we do splatter beat, where you beat to like the trash cans and you put it all on yourself. We do Minute to Win It. We do Silent Library. So it's like a week long of events, and people get T-shirts and things like that. So I would say that would have to be the best one.
Really? Is that just for the students to a way to get involved, or what's the purpose of this?
It's kind of like, it's an event that we put on at the end of the spring semester, so it's kind of like to wrap up the semester so people can just kind of relax before the finals and everything like that.
That's awesome. So do y'all deal closely with the Residence Life Association?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I'm in Res Life too, and I noticed that the RHA people are around a lot too, so that's really cool. So you mentioned the Fall Fest. What goes on in the Fall Fest?
Fall Fest is one of those organizations that we put on in the fall semester. We work with other organizations on campus and the halls. They all come together in the plaza and each have a different type of booth. And so we have things that range from like, I guess, bob and apples, things like that. And, you know, it's just for the community to come out and have fun on the SFA campus, showing that we're all working together inside the halls and with different organizations. It's a really fun program. We have a decoration contest. We do a costume contest. And then we also have this special punch. It's lemonade, but it's dyed black. So I think that's pretty cool.
That's cool. So do you have, is it just for the students, or is it for like the community as well? Little kids can come?
Yes, it's for the students and also the community. We have little kids, little babies, infants that come out to this event, and it's really, really good.
That's so awesome. So it only happens Every fall, right?
Yes.
Every fall?
Around the Halloween time.
Around the Halloween time. Well, that's awesome. So we actually have some footage of the Fright Fest, and so we can check it out to see what it was all about.
We just went to the Color Balloons Festival for Halloween. And I'm the Bride of Frankenstein. And I'm the Genie. And we just had a great time there. I want a fish. And cake, and lemonade, hot dogs, corn on a stick.
This is actually pretty good.
And we're just happy to be on TV.
Tonight, the Residence Hall Association had our annual Fall Fest. We had every hall on campus come out and have a booth. We gave away candy. We just had some contests that went down. We had some pumpkin eating contests. We have a pumpkin smashing booth. We've just had a really good time tonight giving away a bunch of free food and watching people enjoy themselves.
Get set, go! Ah! Wow, what happened?
It's completely free. Everything the Residence Hall Association does is totally free. We figure if you pay to live on campus, then the things that we provide for you might as well be free. So everything that you'll see here tonight was free.
Do you want a sucker? Do you like suckers? Okay. Yeah, I can't get over that.
Laura, you're the winner. You can go to Stephanie right over there and get an axe handle or a bucket of candy.
Get me out of here. I didn't do it, see? I'm innocent.
That's okay.
I am thrilled that this was a great turnout. We're going to do it every year. So if you missed this year and you're watching this, make sure you come and check it out right here on campus, the Residence Hall Association. And that's it.
Oh my God, you guys.
Wow, that looks like a lot of fun. Is it a lot of fun?
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it looks like it. So, let's just talk a little bit more about RHA. What is the best thing about being in RHA?
One thing that I can personally say, despite the fact that we put on these programs for the residents and for the community, it's also a way for different ones to grow. We have a lot of people that grow from it. Personally, speaking for myself, since I've been a part of RHA, I feel like I've grown as an individual. It helps me become more organized with my life. I'm able to plan things out and also just have fun while doing that. So I would just say that's one thing that I really got from RHA, and that's why I really stuck with it throughout these years.
So the events that y'all put on, how do the residents and the students benefit from the events that y'all put on?
Well, they benefit in a way. Some of the programs that we put on, they win certain prizes. I know, like at casino night, we know that some of the students might have forgot certain things at home. So like some of our prizes may be like laundry baskets. We might, sometimes we give out televisions and Wii's and things like that. But also it's just to show them that they can enjoy themselves while they're staying on campus and being involved in things like that.
That's awesome. How can someone join RHA?
Well, if you stay on campus, you're technically a part of RHA. But if you want to get more involved with RHA, we have our meetings bi-weekly, our General Assemblies every Monday bi-weekly at 6 p.m. in the Miller Science Building in room 137 if they just want to come out and get more information about it.
Is that the same thing as the hall council?
Yes.
It is.
Hall councils, they have different meetings inside their halls, but all the hall councils come together to that one General Assembly.
Okay, so you can be a freshman and still be a part of the hall council?
Yes, you can.
That's awesome. So are there any specific requirements to being involved?
There's no requirements at all. Just show up to the meeting and we'll welcome you any type of way.
That's great. So RHA is it pretty popular on campus, would you say? A lot of people know about it?
Yeah, it's one of the top tiered organizations on campus, so yeah.
I think I'm going to join RHA one day. I need to get more involved in the student life in college. So tell us a little bit more about the events that go on a little bit. Just go into detail a little bit more about it, please.
Well, as I mentioned earlier, we have like Best Week Ever is coming up, and it's one of our amazing events that we put on. We also have Holiday Extravaganza, which is somewhat like Fall Fest, but it's more so like around the winter time. And that one is very special because we have Dr. Baker Patillo who comes out, and he lights the lights throughout the whole entire campus and things like that. And then we have different choirs from different schools who come out and sing and perform. We have hot cocoa for everyone. We have cookies. We also have sometimes some of the organizations which read to the little kids. So yeah, it's pretty popular around that time.
Yeah. So do y'all advertise RHA stuff a lot? Because personally, I don't really hardly ever see any advertisement. Do y'all advertise at a certain place, or is it just kind of word of mouth?
We advertise in a student center. I know one thing that we've been trying to do differently this semester is before our general assemblies, we'll stand out in front of the student center between 12 and 1 when it's like a big rush, and just kind of inform people about like what RHA is, the different programs that we hold, and how they can benefit from RHA.
Well, that's great. So, do y'all have shirts that y'all give out, or?
Actually, this is the first semester that we've gotten shirts this year, which is very, very exciting.
That's
something, yes, it really is. Hopefully, it's something that they can continue to do for the upcoming years for RHA, just to kind of help out with promotion. But also during Best Week Ever, we pass out shirts for those who do certain tasks throughout the events that week. And then if we have our welcome jacks at the beginning of the semester, of the fall semester, they're incoming freshmen and transfer students. They also get shirts then. So
don't y'all give out shirts for the big event as well?
Yes, we are going to be giving out shirts for the big event this weekend. So
did y'all have one in at the beginning of the spring?
That was
MLK
that was Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
So we just kind of assisted with that, and we passed out shirts. I think this year we passed out long sleeve shirts, so that was pretty different this year.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Try to find me a shirt. I like to wear a shirt, you know. So, one more thing is just go ahead and tell us a little bit more about how RHA is going to benefit you in the future.
The way that RHA is going to benefit me in the future is I am very interested in student affairs. And student affairs is basically dealing with student development, putting on programs, and planning and different things like that. And so I want to do that after I graduate and go and get my master's, and eventually start off in orientation because I really enjoyed orientation over the summer. And then maybe work my way up to being like our Dean of Student Affairs, Dr. Peck. And then my ultimate goal is to become the Vice President of some type of university. So yeah, being involved on campus, I feel like it's really going to prepare me for the future.
That's really awesome. So what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be the Vice President of a university, and I just want to be the best that I can be in every particular way
that I can.
Is there a
certain university you want to?
I wouldn't mind coming back to SFA, but I kind of want to be like in a big city because I'm so used to like the small town. I came from a small town, getting my bachelor's in a small town, so I kind of would like to be like in a big city if possible.
Okay. Well, I'd like to thank you, Solomon, for joining us today. You have given us a great insight not only about yourself, but the RHA Association as well. If you would like more information to learn about Residence Hall, go to www.studentorgs.sfasu.edu/RHA. And thank you for watching. Until next week, I'm your host, Kia.